Yo, what's up, folks? It's your boy Sports PSP in the building. Hope everyone's enjoying the rest of their day. Breaking news: David Griffin, who is the vice president of basketball operations for the New Orleans Pelicans, he has announced after further evaluation, it has been determined that Zion Williamson will continue his rehabilitation and conditioning regime. We will continue to monitor his progression, and updates will be provided as warranted. Just reading an article here from ESPN's Andrew Lopez. Williamson initially injured his hamstring on January 2nd against the Philadelphia 76ers late in the third quarter and did not return for the fourth quarter in that game. Despite being hurt, Williamson was still named an all-star starter, but was unable to play in the game because of the injury. He re-injured the hamstring in early February and has rehabbed ever since. When Williamson was hurt, the Pelicans were 23-14 and third place in the Western Conference, just a game behind the first place Denver Nuggets. After the injury, however, the Pelicans struggled mightily. With Brandon Ingram also missing time in January, the Pelicans stumbled down the West standings and bottomed out at 33-37, losing to the Houston Rockets on a last-second three-pointer on March 17th. Since then, the team has bounced back to win 8 of their last 10 to put themselves back into the middle of the Western Conference play-in race, in part because of the strong play from Ingram. Williamson has played 29 games this season and has averaged 26 points and 7 rebounds while shooting 60.8% from the field. The announcement did leave open the possibility of a return if the Pelicans make the playoffs. Currently at 41-39, the Pelicans can finish no worse than the 9th seed and will still have a shot to make the playoffs through the play-in tournament like they did last season. New Orleans is currently tied for seventh place with the Los Angeles Lakers and is a game behind the Los Angeles Clippers and Golden State Warriors, who are both 42-38. So after reading that article, here are my thoughts. Shut Zion Williamson down for the remainder of the season. It's that simple, folks. Just shut him down for the rest of the season. Let Zion Williamson continue to rehab, continue to make sure that he is healthy for the upcoming season. You signed him. You gave him that fat contract last year, and you got to protect your investment. It's that simple. And the only concern with Zion Williamson has been his weight. I just don't think a man his size, at his weight, at 6'6", 280, 290 pounds, is going to have a long NBA career. The only way for Zion Williamson to maximize his potential, he has to lose weight. He has to get down to 250. I'm sorry. Again, I am not to fat shame Zion or anything, but in order for him to become the player that he could be, he has to lose weight. And he's been compared to this player a lot, Charles Barkley. The best thing that ever happened to him is when Moses Malone told him, "You fat and out of shape." Ultimately, Chuck lost about 50 pounds and became the player that he ultimately became. I think Zion has to get down to 250. He has to get down to that weight. And I do think he has to take his nutrition and his fitness more seriously. Even more. Because I just don't see him becoming the player that he can be. It's up to him. It's up to Zion whether he wants it or not. And I just think that the Pelicans, they just shut him down for the rest of the season, and they should have him focus on next season. And Zion in the offseason, he should try to do as much as he can to make sure he's in the best shape possible. Those are my thoughts. Please leave your comments in the comment section below.